Alright y'all, it's early morning, 7:30 on Friday, Homesteading Life Conference. We're here. They just started opening the gates, started letting people in. 2,000 in attendance today. Parking's kind of crazy because of the weather. The grass is really wet. They can't park where they were planning on parking everybody. But we're making it work. Everybody's parking out on the highway and hiking in. So far so good. Anyway, we've been busy all morning getting everything set up, last minute stuff. So I'll give you a view of everything here in just a second.
Alright guys, we got our setup here. Everything's still just everywhere. But everybody's rolling in, we're ready to go.
Yeah. It's looking good.
Come see us, get one of these books.
Here it is, my friends. I haven't showed anybody yet.
Good little business book. That's so cute. Looks so good.
What are you doing?
We're gonna make little kits.
You're gonna plant microgreens for the kids?
Yep.
Are you gonna plant microgreens, Shar? Are you gonna help Gavin? Yeah. How many are you gonna put together, buddy?
I'm just gonna put them all together, and then if the kids want to come, they can.
All right.
I think there's 25.
25 kids?
Yeah. 25 like kids.
Oh, I see. Where's D? There he is. What are you doing, bro? Are you going to plant microgreens? You're going to show the kids how to do it? How to use your little bro's microgreen kit? Alright. Why are you so dirty?
Well, it's very muddy outside.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Was you in the bouncy house the whole time getting muddy?
Yeah.
Alright.
2021, I actually took a microgreen course while I was working away from home. I did that course for 8 weeks. And yes. Oh, I thought she was. That's okay. I'm like, oh, question already. So anyway, I took that course. I was still working away from home. I went ahead and started the side business, and it took me about 2 years to finally make that decision to upscale my microgreens business and quit my full-time job and come home full-time. So in my microgreens business, I grow microgreens I started out with my local community. I started supplying microgreens to coffee shops, health food stores, and let's see what else, farmers markets. And I partnered with a small scale distributor that actually takes my microgreens to the city to hire in restaurants. So they're kind of the middle guy for me. And so that done really well for me, and I was able.
Day one. It's in the books.
Day one in the books. Muddy, wet this morning. It's drying out considerably though.
Really good day. Talked to so many people. Sold a lot of microgreen books to help people start their business. Super excited about that.
How did your talk go at the tent?
Went really good. I cried when I was done.
Cut your finger open.
Oh yeah, I sliced my finger. Showed them. I needed to show them how sharp the knives were.
There you go.
Ziva,
killed it in the coffee.
how was the coffee shop?
It was awesome.
Yeah, you guys were jammed all day long. That's awesome. Miss Shar, how was the bouncy houses, baby?
Good.
What's all that all over you?
Mud.
Mud? What happened to you? What's on your face? Did you get Spider-Man painted on your face?
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's just mud.
Just straight mud. There was tons of bouncy houses set up. The kids were playing in bouncy houses all day long, and I don't know, like 200 kids at the event. So it's been a great day. Like 2,000 in attendance. Sold a bunch of microgreen grow kits and seeds.
Oh, we smell like BO and butt crack. So.
It's true.
We need some baths in this family, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for day one. So we'll see you tomorrow. We wanted to film everybody walking in when the gates opened, and we were busy, so we forgot. But it was just a sea of people. It was really cool. We hope to try to get that on camera tomorrow. So see you in the morning.
See you on day two.
Hopefully we're a little cleaner when the camera comes back on.
Yeah.
And how microgreens came into my life and why I want to share it with you guys. My name is Malerie. I own Barefoot Microgreens. I'm from Southern Illinois. About 2016, my family and I decided we were going to do the homesteading thing. We were going to get closer to our food. We were going to raise our own food, support local. We started homeschooling our kids. The more that we started coming to these conferences like you guys are here, I was on the other side of this. We attended Doug and Stacy's first conference when we started getting into this homesteading life and our journey, and every time we came back home, we brought something, we brought a lot home, but just the energy and the goodness and all the knowledge, and started introducing those things one by one each year, kind of figured out what worked for us, what didn't work for us, what we liked and didn't like. Of course, we started out with goats. I don't know, that's like the thing you start with. No? And quickly realized that they're more of a pet than, and that kind of can become a nuisance. And so we experimented with that. We ended up getting rid of the goats and with the sheep. We realized that our boys can devour some lamb chops. And so we're like, okay, this is it. So we raise our own lamb. We are on 5 acres. Raise our own lamb. We started doing meat birds. So we raise anywhere from 40 to 50 meat birds a year. For a family, we do all the processing there. Not with the lambs. We take our lambs to a local Amish place to get them processed. No, we're Southern Illinois. Yep. We also have, we currently have 1 chicken. I don't know if you guys follow us on YouTube, Living Life Barefoot. Please subscribe to our channel. But we share all things microgreens and everything about our homestead. So we currently have one chicken. Her name's Penelope. She is a princess. We had chickens, and one day they just pretty much all disappeared. We think they just got lost in the corn and, you know, either didn't find their way home or something else found them. Anyway, we're starting over with the chickens. We do raise them for eggs. We have about 6 to 10 raised beds. So we do have a try to garden every year. You know, the issues and the learning experience that comes with that. We have a makeshift greenhouse that we've made out of a trampoline. And we started growing throughout the winter months in there, our lettuces and things like that. So during this whole process of starting our journey, deciding to homeschool our kids, I was still working away from home full time. It took about, it was a good hustle, probably 4 years before I decided I need to be home. I need to be home with my family. I need more time with them. I just needed to be present with them. I need to raise my kids. And so that's where my journey went on, looking for something that I could do from home and still be able to bring an income to our family. I knew it wasn't, I just can't quit my job. For people that can do that, that's awesome, but I just didn't want us just put us in a bad situation. So I was on a search to find something that I could do that I was passionate about, that I loved, and that aligned with my core values. And I just so happened, I love everything about health. From food to movement to just everything. I love it all. I tried to do like exercise stuff and that just didn't work out. You know, all the things I tried to do. I actually came across a course on Instagram for growing microgreens. She was so encouraging. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And to be honest, I'm not a very confident person. So me taking this jump and doing this was like incredibly out of my comfort zone, but it was something that I was very passionate about, and something that I had a goal for, to come home. And so I told my husband, I'm like, hey, there's this course I found. Really think I can do it. Can we give it a try? He is always supportive of everything that I do, and he's like, yeah, go for it. So I think it was November of 2021, I started the online course. It was an 8-week course. I was still working away from home, doing all the things that at home, homeschooling the kids, and doing this course on the side. I went through the course rather quickly. I had goals. I was going to do it. I went through the entire thing, and then I started completely over with the course and just started implementing those things slowly in my spare time. And that's where Barefoot Microgreens was started.
As you can see, folks, we're back at home.
Did you pause?
So, folks, as you can see,
Cut off.
we are back at home. We didn't get near as much footage as I thought we were going to. I really had envisioned that we were going to have like 3 YouTube videos worth of content from the conference. Unfortunately, we were running around like chickens with our heads cut off, busy. It was, you know, good busy. We just didn't have time to film it all.
Yeah, we talked to so many people. I wanted to have the camera set up at the booth, and that didn't happen. So as you can tell, we videoed little moments of the conference, but not near as much as what we wanted to. I had just the most amazing time, made the most amazing connections, talked with so many like-minded people, and the microgreens loved just as much as we could. Yeah, it was crazy busy. It was a whirlwind. It was amazing, and as always, Doug and Stacy rocked their conferences once again, and yeah, it was awesome.
So we will, at our next conference, we will
Do better.
Yeah, we'll be more diligent about, you know, filming our time there.
But our camera is still, so we're using the boys' camera, which I don't really know how to use it, and it was almost frustrating. Like, I looked at it while I was there, I'm like, oh, I need to set this up, and I'm like, this one's so different than ours, and I didn't want to mess with it, but we're gonna get our camera back. We did send it off to get repaired. If you guys missed it, I'll share the link here to the video where it decided to take a dive in our pool.
Yep.
And we lost it.
So we found a Canon place to, they say, she emailed them, told them what happened. They said they can fix it. So it's in the mail, on its way to get fixed. Until then, we're using Little Bros Micros, our boys' camera.
Yeah. Guys, if you get a chance to attend a Homestead conference, I highly, highly, highly suggest it. Whether you're just getting into your journey or you've been there for several years, it's just nice to be around that community of people that are doing exactly what you're doing and want exactly what you want. So I highly suggest to hit up a Homestead conference or any conference, I guess.
Yeah, this conference had, they teach how to butcher chickens. There was a guy there, Dr. Leo. He knows everything there is to know about bees. There was electroculture presentation. There was, Malerie gave 2 microgreens presentations.
Security on the homestead.
Yeah, security.
Murphy's!
Yeah, there's just so much to learn. And we've been like 7 or 8 years in a row now to Doug and Stacy's, and we learn something new every time. If you can hear, if it's picking up on the camera or not, but the cicadas, I don't know if you can hear it or not. Comment below if you have cicadas like deafening all around your house somewhere. It's crazy. I think there's just certain pockets of the country that they hatched or whatever. For sure, we are happy. We're back home. We missed that little girl right there. Lola. She stayed behind. She's not camera shy. She stayed the weekend at Grammy's house, didn't you? Yeah. We missed her. All right, I think we'll wrap it up for this video. Again, wish we had more content from the conference. We will do better next time.
We thank everybody that stopped by our booth to just learn about microgreens, to answer questions. And what was really cool was the people that I had met at previous, the previous conferences that Doug and Stacy hold. The returning people that had bought the microgreen kit swing by our booth and holler, "Hey, my microgreens are still growing good, and still keep doing what you're doing." And it was just nice to see those people again, and know that they are still using the kits.
Yeah.
They didn't just take it home and shove it off in the corner or whatever. So it was really cool seeing those people again. I did have a few, maybe a handful of people that said, mine's still sitting there. Are my seeds good? Is my soil good? But it was nice to see everybody again. It's always nice to visit with those people that you've made connections with in the past, and just see them again and get updated on what's going on.
I thought one of the coolest things was you introduced your book at the conference, and you just never know how things like that are going to turn out. Yeah. You spent an incredible amount of time and effort trying to make the best product possible, and you just don't know what's going to happen. And I think our expectations were blown out of the water. There was so much interest in it. There's so many people that bought the books. So that means there's, I think, around 20 books we sold. So, there's going to be 20 new microgreens farmers out there growing microgreens for their community. And, that was because of you. So.
Don't make me cry. I did. So during both speeches, I gave them the real raw me, because the first day I got through my speech, all was good. These bugs. I got through my speech, all was good, and I was showing them how to harvest. I had our Barefoot Microgreens produce knives, and I was getting ready, telling them how sharp the knife is, and grabbing onto the microgreens to harvest them, and I cut my finger. Was bleeding all over the place. I'm like, well, this is embarrassing, because I was harvesting the microgreens not only to show them about the knife, but also so they could try the microgreens, to eat them for the people that have never had them. So luckily, you know, there's people in the audience that saved me with a Band-Aid and all that. So that was the first day, and I'm actually still getting emails from people, you know, are you okay? Hope your finger's healing up. So it was a good one. Anyway.
Somebody came straight to our booth after that and told me, your wife just cut her finger. I said, that doesn't surprise me in the least.
So the real raw me, like, me and knives don't go together. And then the second day, I was at the booth, busy, just working away, talking to people, and someone had found Corey. I was like, hey, is Malerie your wife? And he was like, yeah. And he said, do you know where she's at? She's supposed to be speaking. So I went on, I was supposed to go on at 10, and in my mind it was 10:30. And I was going on at 10:30, and it was like 10:15. So all those people over there were waiting on me. Again, story of my life. I am late to everything.
Yep.
So they got that, and then you know, every single time that I talk about you know, my accomplishment of starting a business and actually making it work, and how I came home to be with my family, there's a lot of emotion behind that. And so of course I teared up, and I had the ugly cry face and all that in front of everybody. But again, I'm a super crybaby, and so they got it all this weekend. But it's nice. I know people want to see that. Like, there's nothing special about us. We're real raw people, just like you guys, and I think it's easier to connect with the people in, like, real life things that happen. I don't know.
Yeah, that's one. You can definitely expect just the real raw moments from our YouTube channel. So
For sure.
We're not going to edit out the bloopers or the things we mess up.
Oh, those are my favorite.
Yeah. So it is what it is.
Yeah. We had a wonderful time again. We will.
Amazing time.
There's another. So Doug and Stacy put on 2 more conferences. The second one in August is still up in the air what's going to happen there. But they also will be holding their second annual women's conference in October. So we'll be there.
We got a busy schedule this fall. We're going to be at, let's start announcing it now. We're going to be at Veg Fest in Minnesota. Yeah, in Minnesota in September.
The end-ish of September.
Yes. So look, if you're from Minnesota or you're going to Veg Fest, make sure you comment below, and then make sure you look for us at that conference.
Yeah.
It's a one-day event, but like 5,000 people.
Yeah.
So
it's a huge vegan festival, and of course, if you follow our channel, you know that we are not vegan. But I think that Microgreens and the Microgreens kit is a perfect tool for them. Like, they need this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we want to be there to share that with them, for sure.
Definitely.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for watching our video. Sorry again that we didn't get all the content. But we love you guys. Remember to subscribe. Subscribe. Remember to subscribe if you haven't yet. And please share and like our videos. Every little bit helps. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.